So the fighter I'm going to be talking about today is Keenan Carbajal. And I actually have a really good relationship with Keenan and his family. They've always treated me right. I know there's some, I hear things, negativity going around, but all I can say is for all around boxing and Johnny's, what I've seen, they've always treated me right. They've always showed me love. After Keenan's fights, they've always invited me to their after party, and they've just been really cool with me. And if they're watching this video, I want to say thank you and I appreciate that. Because it's just like showing love. Like, hey, come hang out with us. And usually when I go hang out with them, me and Keenan, we're the only ones not drinking. We're drinking water on the rocks. So uh, yeah, I mean, we just chatted up, man. And, I get to know his family, his friends, and I think that's pretty cool. Now, Keenan Carbajal, the person I've seen, man, he's just a genuine good dude. He's always been polite, always been respectful. Um, I've never got a sense, a negative vibe from him. And I know how people could misinterpret his confidence, but I think every boxer needs that type of weird confidence, whether it be um, too strong or maybe it's a fighter keeps it to himself. But I know how confident Keenan is, and I understand that's required, especially in this fight game. Now, Keenan Carbajal, the boxer, if you guys don't know who he is, he's a fighter here in Phoenix, Arizona. He's been fighting here for a real long time. He's been really consistent. His record consists of 23 wins with 15 KOs. He has 2 losses. One loss is from a TKO, and that was from his pro debut. It was against Wilbert Lopez. And, you could kind of view it as if you lose your first fight, it's kind of doesn't really count, right? Because it's your first fight. But he did lose against, he has his 2 losses are with Wilbert Lopez and Jair Quintero. And the one with Jair Quintero, if I'm going to be really honest, he did lose that fight fair and square. I remember I was at the Fight Hard event that Rigo put. And I remember Jair Quintero, he was so happy because he beat like a local big name. And I know Jair Quintero, he's from Tucson, and he actually stopped boxing in 2016. And just, I know this is kind of going off topic, but I know Keenan's homie, Paul Romero, got Keenan's revenge, and right after, he beat Keenan, and he beat, or Ziggy beat Jair Quintero in his next fight. So just cool little facts I like to throw out there. So Keenan Carbajal is actually, he's ranked in the USA, according to BoxRec, 9th in the USA in his division. He's also ranked in the world 101. And if you guys don't know what division he is fighting out of, he's fighting at the featherweight division. And Keenan's actually, he's a pretty tall featherweight. He's 5'10", guys. If Keenan if he beefs up a little bit, he could fight, all the way to middleweight if he wants to. But he likes to stay in the featherweight division. He's 30 years old. So he's been in the fight game a lot, man. His stance is orthodox, and he's just a good dude, man. And you know what? Let me correct his record. His record is actually 23 wins with 15 KOs. The 2 losses were correct, but he has 1 draw. So I just had to add that 1 draw in case you guys were wondering. Now Keenan Carbajal, man. Like I said, he's a real cool dude with me. Always, him and his family have always showed me love, and this is what I think about Keenan Carbajal's career so far. So he started in 2013, and his record and his fights per year are just, they are what you would expect when someone wants to be good. When someone wants to be a world champion, you at least need to fight 3 times a year. And looking at his record from 2013 to 2021, he's averaging about 3 fights a year. I'll just break it down for you. 2013, he fought 3 times. In 2014, he fought 4 times. 2015, now he fought 5 times. He already, I guess the challenge I'm gonna be creating is the all around boxing 5-fight challenge. For all the fighters here in Arizona, fight at least 5 times a year, at least once in your in your life and in your earlier career. Try and fight 5 times in 1 year. So Keenan already got that. He already got the all around boxing achievement right there. So in 2016, he fought 3 times. 2017, 2 times. 2018, 2 times. 2019, 3 times. 2020, you could just scratch that up. It was the pandemic. He fought 1 time, but then he bounced back in 2021 and fought 3 times. So he's consistent, and that is key to, if you want to be good, if you want to be seasoned, and also if you want to have an opportunity of a lifetime, right? Of fighting for a world title, because this is what I have to say about Keenan's strategy or right now where he's at in his career. Things are going to come so fast for Keenan Carbajal. He's going to get an opportunity so fast, either fighting for a contender, and then he's going to have to really bite down and show us like a Keenan Carbajal, like a crazy good Keenan Carbajal that I know he has it in him. Or, I mean, this could even happen with him, that a world title fight could be happening, and then an injury for an opponent could drop out, or something could happen, and they could call up Keenan Carbajal and say, Keenan, are you ready? On 4 weeks' notice, you want to fight for a world title? Boom. I think it's going to come that fast for Keenan Carbajal. He's going to get his opportunity because he's consistent, man. I mean, that's the same thing that I said about Carlos Castro. If you're consistent, you're going to get your opportunity. If you're consistent, you're going to eventually build that experience to pull it off. And I think Keenan, he's going to get his opportunity soon. It's going to come fast. Part of the reason why I'm making this video, because I want him to mentally prepare for that opportunity, because it's going to come fast. Like it's going to be boom. It's either going to be boom contender, boom title shot, or boom title shot. Because he's 23 and 15. This is around the time in like a fighter's career to where he starts getting opportunities, and it's just going to come so fast for him. I really do believe it. And when he does, he's either going to shut a lot of people's mouths shut, or, and like I said, Keenan, this is just me. I always show you love, man, but this is just me being honest. Or we're going to see the same Keenan Carbajal that we've been seeing fighting, these lesser opponents, and really haven't performed the way I feel like you can. And that's just me being real honest with you, Keenan. I feel like most of these fighters, let's just talk about it, right? Yes, you have right now would be a 3-fight KO streak, right? But let's just be honest, man. Like the last guy, Carlos Jorge Luis Sardines, man, you made him look too good. You made him look too good. I know he gave up on the stool, but you made him like I expect you to beat these fighters and beat them like bad, because I know you have the skills to beat them like that. Now you did bounce back against Hossein Bonilla, right? But like I said, that's one of the things that I would say, if Keenan's watching this, and just the fans, that bothers me about Keenan, is that he sometimes gives these fighters opportunities to look good in the fight, when he has the skills to make them look bad. Maybe he's too patient. Maybe the weight cut. Maybe the weight cut's affecting him now. I don't know. But in my opinion, Keenan gives a lot of his opponents opportunities to look good in the ring. Like when you see a Carlos Jorge Luis Sardin fight, you don't know who the heck he is. He's coming from, well, I think from Argentina or Spain, or I forgot where he was at, and he was, toying with like telling Keenan to hit him and toying with him, and it's just like I've seen that too often with Keenan, where he gives opponents that are lesser skill an opportunity to look good against them. I mean, Keenan beats him, but if I'm being real honest, it's like, yeah, you're winning, but I expect Keenan to win in fashion, right? To beat the guy up, or I mean, I guess Keenan, you know what I'm saying, man. If I'm gonna be honest, I have high expectations for you. You've been fighting for so long. You've been consistent. You have the experience. You're gonna get your shot, and I think you know that. I'm just kind of reiterating it, right, to the world, to the universe, so it happens. But I think it's gonna come so fast. So I just want you to be prepared so that we see an extraordinary Keenan Carbajal that night that pulls it off, because I know you can. So guys, those are my thoughts about Keenan Carbajal and his career so far. Like I said, I like to just shout out to his family, his mom. His mom's always so nice to me. She always gives me a big hug. His cousin, his father, his grandpa, man, they've always treated me right, man. They've always showed me love. I appreciate that, and I want them to know that. Keenan, man, you're gonna get a shot. I believe it's gonna be soon. I believe that you could make two choices when it comes to that fight night or that training camp, is either shut a lot of people up, or or don't, right? And just, you're gonna be facing a world-class fighter, and there's no room for mistakes when you're facing a world-class fighter. So Keenan, best of luck in 2022. I always support you, and I'm always be at those Sweet Science events, putting you out there to the world. So shout out to the Carball family, and appreciate them always showing me love. So guys, please like, share, subscribe to All Around Boxing TV. If you guys have any comments or want to shoot me something, go ahead and do it. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of All Around Boxing TV.